It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the unsung promo hero of the week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello and welcome to episode 68 of the rundown.
68, yeah.
68. That's how old I feel today. I'm Amelia with PromoCorner, and this is, who are you?
Lori.
Lori Bolton.
Lori Bolton.
Of Totally Bamboo.
Totally Bamboo.
I think that's who we are. And it just so happened, dang it, we should have brought, we're going to be all over the place basically, but we are recording from SAC Expo. And if I was smart, I would have had Lori bring over some of her products because Totally Bamboo is today's sponsor. And I could have walked over there, but you know, we are slackers. So
we snuck back in, actually.
I know. Don't tell anybody we're in here. We're going to get
kicked out. Floor.
So Totally Bamboo, did you know this, Lori, invented the first bamboo cutting board?
Yes, I'm super proud about that. 25 years ago, introduced the first bamboo cutting board to the retail space. First company.
That's
amazing.
So awesome. And bamboo is super, super strong. How strong is it?
Stronger than concrete. It's crazy. So it's stronger than concrete. And while it's stronger than concrete, it's super gentle on knives.
And light.
Yes.
It's not like carrying around a piece of concrete.
No.
Yeah. Super cool. And not only is bamboo a better material option, but it's better for the planet too. So bamboo is super renewable. It grows really fast.
Grows super fast. It grows 2 to 3 feet a day. And it has its own...
A day?
A day. And it has its own irrigation system. And it's crazy. So I'm not going to give you guys a huge mouth problem, but it grows 2 to 3 feet a day. And we harvest between age 3 and 4.
So it's tall,
and we only use the first 8 feet. So we do sell our seconds to people that produce other bamboo products. But for us, we take the best of the stock, and that's the first 8 feet.
So when you say first, does that mean from the ground up or the sky down?
Ground up.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. It's fascinating.
Yeah. Huh.
I know.
Very cool. Okay. So we love Totally Bamboo. It's sustainable. It's lightweight.
It's eco.
It's eco-friendly, easy to harvest. And you guys have everything. Cutting boards, bowls, utensils. You make cutting boards in every state. You have one of Oprah's favorite things with the family tree cutting board.
Yes, we made Oprah's list last year at the end of 2022. And of course, I say, it would have been nice for Oprah to just give me a quick jingle and let me know that she was going to put
Oprah. Hello.
Just a quick little message saying that we're going to be featured as your top products of 2022. So I could have increased inventory for the demand. We've sold out in 5 minutes.
All right. Well, if you want to know more, head over to totallybamboopromo.com. So, Lori, I'm hot, so
yes,
I'm sweating in here. I think
they come off.
They shut the air off as soon as the show was over.
They did.
So last time we recorded, we were in Chicago together, and now we're here. What's happened in the past 2 weeks since I saw you last?
Well, what has happened?
You went home, changed out your luggage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Packed new undergarments.
Yes,
basically that.
Pretty much. One thing that I've got coming up that's kind of exciting that's not work related is there's a huge fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club in Prescott. And it's super cool. So they select people in our community and they partner them up. And so there's 9 partners. It's Dancing with the Stars. So the owner of the Pilates studio is one, and she's partnered up with one of the fire chiefs in town. Really cute. And he's young. They're both young. But I will be attending that event in a couple weeks, and it's purely a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club, which is amazing. And I need to find a dress, Amelia. It's black tie. Like, it's like fancy. Yeah. So that's kind of, that's super fun. And the whole community is just rallying around this event right now. You can drive and you can see photos of like all the different dancers, just like random places.
That's awesome.
But I mean, like full-on cutouts. We need cutouts. We talked about this last time. We need cutouts of ourselves, like live cutouts, so we can travel, like Taylor.
I don't think anybody can handle two of them.
Two of us.
The four of us.
The four of us.
I do kind of have alter ego sometimes.
So you have this Amelia, and then you can flip it to the other Amelia.
Yeah, I have the business one, although we are drinking wine.
Yes.
And then I have the after too many glasses of wine Amelia, she's a whole different person.
Lori's in bed by that time.
She's extra.
She's
fun. She's extra fun.
What have you been up to?
Oh gosh. Well, my kids are starting school this week. We have been running around like crazy from after Chicago trying to get school supplies, school clothes, get everything organized. And then last time I saw you, I didn't put it out there publicly because I didn't want anyone to think I have the cooties, even though it's already passed. But so when we recorded last time, at the end, I pulled my shirt up and I was like, Lori,
yeah,
I have this rash. What do you think?
Yeah,
She's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I had poison ivy, and I had it the whole week of Chicago, and I was miserable.
I'm itchy now. Did I touch you?
No,
I don't think
you
I
can't.
touched
You can't. No, I had.
No.
I wasn't wearing a belly shirt.
No,
I was like,
you pulled it up, but I'm just wondering, like, did I?
You can't cross. You can't.
So keep going into the story because it's fascinating because you're somebody else close to you in your family.
So I had gotten poison ivy. It like started with a dot, and then it kept creeping, and it was only like where swimsuit covers is the only place I had it, not on my legs. After I got back from Chicago, I get like 1 or 2 random dots like on my arms, just enough to itch. I went to the doctor. They put me on prednisone, which I hate taking. It makes me feel crazy. And then I found out after I still have the patches. Like we're going on like week 3.5 right now, and it's still like it's like almost like really dry skin, and it still itches a little bit. But my poor sister-in-law sent me a picture, and I thought I had it bad. She was also covered, oddly enough, from under her armpit to her hip. And she thinks she got hers mowing. She was mowing the grass, and she thinks she had poison ivy, and it blew up on her.
Whoa.
I don't know where I contracted mine, and I had not seen her, so I didn't get it from her. But we got it the same weekend. So crazy.
Is it on your property?
You know what? I had poison ivy when I was younger. I have not had poison ivy in over 20 years. I thought I had become immune to it.
Because you haven't gotten it?
Because I've touched it. I've been around it. Like, and I've picked plants, and I haven't gotten it. So, okay. So, Lori.
Yes.
What's your tip?
So my tip for this week, we're going to kind of stay on. I know the last couple of times we talked about seeding for hormones, which is
the Brazilian nuts.
Yes, the Brazilian nuts are so good. And so this one is, how to support your hormones. And so you've got estrogen, cortisol, progesterone, your blood sugar, and your melatonin. And so there's foods for each of these. So for estrogen, you're going to eat a raw carrot daily. Salad daily to help with detox excess estrogen. So I do try to eat arugula, some sort of green every day. Not so much on the carrot, but I do like raw carrots. I love baby carrots. So
do those count, or does it have to be a whole like?
So I want you to look though, if it's the baby carrots that are already peeled and they're like little nuggets, double check that, Amelia, because a lot of them are soaked in bleach. I know. So just double check the packaging on that.
Okay.
Prefer you not do that.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
Cortisol. Drink coconut water with salt and lime juice to replenish minerals. So just pretend it's like a little tequila shot, but it's coconut water.
What about coconut milk?
No, 2 different things. You want coconut water, and that actually helps with your digestive system too. It like helps you move stuff through your system. Really good. Progesterone. Incorporate cholesterol-free rich foods like grass-fed butter into your too. So with the grass-fed butter, that's super important, but you can also I use ghee.
I've bought that before.
Ghee's good. Ghee. And depending on what you put in your coffee, I drink my mushroom coffee, but you can put a little bit of ghee into your coffee and then like blend it up. So good for you. Like this is good stuff.
There was some type of diet I was doing at one time, and that was recommended. That was like one of
the ghee in the coffee.
The ghee in the coffee.
Really good. Blood sugar. I'm a huge fan of ACV. Do you know what ACV is?
I know what ACDC is.
Rock on, girl. Rock on.
That's a different band, isn't it?
Yes, I think it is.
Like
I don't know. So this is your apple cider vinegar that I know. So you can shoot it.
Yeah.
You can put it with some warm water and dilute it a little bit, or you can travel with the capsules. So it's easier on your teeth because this is very acidic.
Yeah.
Very acidic. And I usually recommend doing it with Mother. So doing the capsules.
Okay.
Super easy, right? You don't have to worry about the taste. Go
Yeah.
slow though, Amelia. Don't know OD on ACV. And then melatonin. Get 10 minutes of unfiltered sunlight first thing in the AM.
Does this count as unfiltered sunlight?
No, this is filtered.
I
It's
feel
a tent.
like
It's a
I'm
circus
sitting
tent.
in a hot box right
Well, because
now.
they shut it off because, you know, that's what they do. Look at people already leaving. Bye.
See ya.
So estrogen, cortisol, progesterone, blood sugar, and melatonin all helps with hormones. And I've been getting so many questions since I talked about the seeding. Like literally women coming up to me in private. They don't want, anybody to know.
Let's call them out right now.
I know I can't do that. But they come up and they're like, can I talk to you about hormones? I'm like, sure. What do you got going? I'm having hot flashes. And like, I think I'm having one right now.
I am definitely having one right now.
Well, it's hot in here, Amelia.
Yeah.
We're both wearing blazers. So anyhow, that's my living with Lori. We'll continue to navigate that. But hormones can be managed, in my opinion, through food.
Okay, so my mom did
Yes.
Ameliaism. Well, so one thing I posted a picture. So this past weekend, my kids were working a block party with my mother-in-law that owns a bar in Lawrence, Kansas, which is where KU University is, and they were selling T-shirts, and they were the only underage kids that were allowed in there working. So I'm like, sent my kids to work around the bar for the weekend. But it was fine. They are becoming quite the salesman. My son, he is
Smooth.
He is like, he kept pushing my daughter out of the way. He's like, I got this. Like,
my gosh.
He wanted, what do you need? What do you need? What do you get? And I was like, dude, you got to upsell. Have them get a T-shirt and then have them buy a hat. Like, you got to, come on.
Yeah, both.
Get them.
They match.
You're getting a percentage of the sales. You need to make some money. Like, you got to upsell so you can make more money.
But you need to tell him once.
Yeah. So that was that. And they spent the night in Lawrence. The first night with my mother-in-law, she got a hotel room that was just like a block away. And then the next night, me and my husband went up, and so fun. My son stayed with my mother-in-law again because he had so much fun. He wanted to hang out with her, and my daughter stayed with us. And then this is more of a PSA, but I found out the hard way, and I'm not going to go into the story. But if you are going to Uber and you start to type in an address, I didn't realize that it picks up, if you start to type in 123, whatever street is closest to you, it like pulls that in as opposed to what is in your history where you went last.
Oh. I
went someplace that I wasn't planning on going accidentally.
When did you realize you were going somewhere you shouldn't have been going?
When I got out of the Uber and he pulled out.
What
I
were you doing?
was texting and not looking, and I just opened the door.
Oh my gosh, Amelia.
And it was late at night. And
Okay, so
I had too many soda pops.
I'm going to set you up to where I can monitor your rides. I can see exactly where you're going.
Just don't let me order an Uber.
No.
After 10 o'clock at night.
No, you shouldn't be doing
that. Or 1
anyhow.
o'clock at night or whatever.
But you can actually, on the Uber and Lyft app.
Yeah, you can share. Like
you can share your location. The other thing that happened to me, I forget where I was, but if, let's say there's construction and they have to take a different route, it pops up on the app, like, are you still going where you thought you were going? Are you okay?
Yep.
I'm like, that's cool.
I always, well, not always. If I'm inebriated, I don't. But a lot of times when I get into an Uber, I will pull it up on maps as well.
Okay.
And watch just to make sure.
But it's like,
I know it pulls up and it's like all above board.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just, especially if I'm in an area where I'm not super comfortable, I'll just look just to make sure I'm not going to.
You just need to add me as like, just put
my bubble.
Lori, yes.
Lori's gonna live 360 me. I'm gonna add her to my family account.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. But you were safe and like okay. But it didn't take you to where you thought you were going.
Yeah, it was like 8 minutes away from where I was.
So did you get back in?
No, he had already taken off.
Oh gosh.
I had to walk a block and
no,
get a different Uber.
No. Okay.
Okay, I said I wasn't telling the story.
I'm sorry.
Not telling anymore. I'll tell you offline.
I get worried.
Okay, so we are going to listen to our unsung hero.
Hello, Promo World. This is Steve DeMars with West Coast Branded Solutions, and I am fortunate enough today to be on the rundown with Amelia and Lori and let you guys know my unsung hero in the promo industry. My unsung hero is Sandy Nichols of True Brands. True Brands is a new line we recently took on as a multi-line outfit out here. And we're fortunate enough to be the first multi-line group representing True Brands. So very excited. But Sandy hired us about 2 months ago, and she's been a joy to work with ever since. She gets the industry, has some great background and experience in the industry. And she's gone on the road a couple times in our very busy season. And it's really nice to get our supplier partners on the road with us because they get to see the grind that we all participate in as multi-line reps on the road. She's never complained. She's always been an encouraging word, one with great insight, and just very lucky to be not only working alongside Sandy, but representing True Brands. So thanks again, Amelia and Lori, for this great opportunity. And that is my unsung hero.
Thank you so much. We love it when we get shout outs for industry heroes,
Mentors,
advisors, helpers, assistants.
just really cool
Anybody.
people,
Yeah,
right?
cool people.
Really cool people. And yeah, I love
So
that.
do it. And I have, see, again, I have t-shirts within arm's reach.
Yes.
I have t-shirts here. So
Limited
if we all
edition.
do a unsung hero, we will get you a t-shirt. Guilty pleasures. What you got?
Okay, you're going to be so proud. I watched on Netflix. It's called Quarterback. Have you watched it? Of course you have.
It has Patrick Mahomes in it.
I know, and
He's
your quarter.
He's
So-
my guy.
Kirk Cousins with the Vikings.
Yes.
And then you have Marcus, am I going to say his name right? Mariotti with the Eagles.
Yep.
And then Patrick Mahomes with KC Chiefs. So
Yep.
it's several series, so
It's
episodes.
like 8 episodes. I
Yep. And they followed them around in the 2022 season
think. Mhm.
and their families. And I just really dug it.
Did you like anybody more or less after watching it?
Maybe more, all of them actually. Because it shows like the real side of them, whether it's, family, a father, a parent, the
A
philanthropic,
husband,
stuff that they
athlete.
do that you don't often see,
Mhm.
or you may just get like little snippets of it. So I loved it. I've actually started like again.
You're rewatching it?
Yeah. Is that silly?
No, but after I got to like episode 5 or 6, the other guys are all right, but I just really wanted to see Patrick, so I would literally fast forward till he came on, and I was like,
They're crazy.
because he's like in my backyard. No,
he's
literally.
26 years old.
I know.
26. And
He's a beast.
extremely talented. And
Like when it gets to training, like when you see what he
Yes.
does and puts into it,
Yeah.
and all the extra training he does beyond, you just think like they go to football practice every day and they probably do some weights, but they have
so much
extra specialists that do, like, he has a
Oh,
throwing
yes.
coach and he has a personal trainer that helps him like be able to move. And I've been talking about this, and David Flynn from Coaster Stone, he was so sick of me. Like every time I was talking to guys around here, I'd be like, have you watched Quarterback? And
Oh
he's
my
like,
gosh.
somebody else started watching it. A guy I started talking to it, and he was like, oh my God, finally you can talk to somebody about it.
that
And I'm
appreciates
like,
it.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. So speaking of his throwing coach, a fun factoid, and this isn't ruining anything, but it's he played baseball. His father was a professional baseball player, and he played baseball up until 11th grade. He had not played football until 11th grade, so
Mhm.
junior in high school. And some of his plays that you see, the sidearm throws,
Which
is-
they usually tell football players not to do that because
Yes,
you can hurt like your
but he's
rotator
been
cuff.
very
But
successful.
he trains that muscle,
Yes.
and that's one of the things that gives him an advantage.
Yes.
Because he played baseball.
So if you
growing
can
up.
throw like that, I mean, I can play.
I mean,
I can throw like a
yeah,
girl.
the year that they were filming towards the end of the season is when he got the really bad foot injury.
Yes.
And I actually like the on the sidelines where he's
Yes.
like LFG, like he's into it, and he's also so nice. Like, good job. He tells everybody good job. they do a good job. But then like the other teams, he's always going up and talking to them, and
Even when they're jerks to him.
yes, and he said, and I was like, dude, he shouldn't say this on TV because now they're gonna know. But he's like, I always am super nice to the opposing team because I hope that they will hit me a little lighter if they try to sack me or take me down.
Yes. So I don't remember what team they were playing, Amelia, but he was number 98 on the opposite team, and he had already thrown the ball.
Oh, and
it
the
was
dude
like
hit him, and
like
he was
hit
like,
him in his
"Come on, man."
throwing arm, right? And he was like pretty cool about it because but he's like, come on, like you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
And then after the game, he went up to him and said, "Yeah, I know you didn't mean that, bro." Like really just walking it back. It was cool, and to have the maturity
At 26.
26 is pretty cool. So
Yeah. I hope
anyhow, that's what that was my guilty pleasure was let's quarterback. I like stuff like that that's real. What about you?
Well, mine's a little scary, especially since I'm getting
gosh.
on a plane tomorrow. But I watched it's called Hijacked, and it's on Apple TV, and it has Idris Elba. Do you know who he is?
No.
You don't know who Idris Elba is?
No, but you'll tell me.
Super hot British accent, black guy. He also DJs. Like, I think he DJ'd at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding. He like professionally DJs, but he's also a huge actor.
Tell me his name.
Idris Idris Elba. ELBA. You would know him when you see him. He's
still in the
super
entertainment
good looking,
industry.
and he has that sexy British
Accent.
accent. Yeah.
I will Google him after we get done.
So the premise of the show is each episode is like an hour of a plane that's being hijacked, and he is a negotiator, and he's going home to try to like win his wife back, but he's on the plane, and it shows like all the dynamics of how he's trying to manipulate the situation. You don't know if he's good or bad, and then you see like all these different people that don't even know each other are all part of this bigger hijacking that has like an end game. So it's really good. All right, so
yes,
I'm looking. Okay, so we are doing all right on time. So last time I gave you some national days.
Yes.
Because every day apparently has like 10 holidays.
Oh yeah, I've submitted ours, by the way.
Lori and Amelia Day.
Yeah, the rundown day.
Sure. So today, Friday, August 25th, here's a couple of them.
Okay.
It is National Banana Split Day. I can't even tell you the last time I had a banana split.
Did you have a Farrell's?
What?
A Farrell's? Have you heard of a Farrell's? Oh gosh, when I was growing up, there was a Farrell's, and we'd go there after soccer.
Oh, it's like an ice cream
Yeah,
shop?
I was a little tyke. I don't even think they're around anymore. But you could get a pig's trough. And a pig's trough had like 3 banana splits in it. Like so good. And you never ate it all, but
It's
you would
probably
share
a
it with
West
your
Coast
teammates. Maybe.
We have Dairy Queen. That's where.
No, this is like not Dairy Queen. This is like I'll have to see if I can find like some story.
Never heard of it. It's not real.
You're not real.
It is Forgive Your Foe Day. So today, if you have an enemy, forgive them. Forgive your foe.
I can do that.
It is also Kiss and Make Up Day. I don't know what happened this day that everything is like eat ice cream, forgive your foe, kiss and make up. It's also National Whiskey Sour Day.
So random.
Don't do that with a banana split.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. And something that makes the world a brighter place. Brighter place. Makes it sound like wobble waffles. Wawa. World Daffodil Day. Don't daffodils make you happy?
Yes, they do.
I love spring when they pop up.
Yes.
I'm like, yes,
Well,
my
it's
daffodils.
spring, right? Warmer weather, but they're so like it is. It's
Yeah, they
a
just
happy
make you
thing.
happy.
Yeah,
They're happy
I agree.
flowers. Daffodils.
I agree.
Okay, so I have my little sheet here.
Okay,
and
I
we were
can't
trying to look.
see.
They're not acronyms.
Okay.
But you can still guess.
Okay.
So I was just trying to think of something a little bit different. So I looked up. Actually, it probably came through one of my things, but there's a bunch of phrases, but I just picked 3 of them. 3 phases. 3 struggle bus. Okay, 3 boomer phases. You're a boomer, right?
I'm older than that. Thank you.
No.
I'm 35.
Then you're a millennial.
Oh yeah, I'm a millennial. Sorry. See, I told you I wasn't a boomer. I'm a millennial.
You're older. Okay,
I'm a millennial.
so 3 boomer phases. That's all, folks. Okay, 3 boomer phrases young people are sick of. Do you have any phrases
That's
that
rad.
you hear people No. Rad, totally tubular.
I like rad. I mean,
No, not it. Okay, so here's one that young people are sick of baby boomers saying. You have to love yourself before you can be loved or love anyone else.
okay.
I mean, you should love yourself, but I don't think that you necessarily always love yourself when you fall in love with someone else.
No.
Or someone else. You have no control of if someone else falls in love with you. Like,
Right.
all
It's a
those
nice
stands, all those
thought.
stands out there that are stalking us. Okay.
Stands or fans?
Yes, they are. Stands are stalker fans.
Oh, yes. As
Yeah.
David Chen likes to call them, are flies.
Flies. Ooh. Are we
No.
honey or shit?
Probably. It depends, right?
Okay, this is when people always say the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah. No.
It's annoying.
It's annoying. And I spoke about it. It was my last quote when I was speaking at Women's Leadership. And it was something to the tune of, how do you know you're on the wrong path until you've taken another path?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't know. How do you know? Like, I don't know. I don't like the grass is greener on the other side. Because it's not true necessarily always.
No, I think you make decisions and then
Yeah, it's part of your, it's a season, it's your journey. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
So I
And
agree with you
then
on that.
the last one that I wrote down, which my husband says this all the time, and I actually got onto him the other day. I was like, it's so annoying when you say that. It is what it is.
No, I don't say that either. It is what it is. No, but I could see, like, it is what it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah. Something random will happen, and it's something that obviously is making him mad or annoying him. And he's like, it is what it is. And I was like,
dude,
actually, you could change it or
yes,
make it something else. So don't say that. Like,
just what does he say when you say that?
He's like, why are you so mean to me? Like, because you make me mad.
Yes, like, don't say it is.
Because I don't get a 4-day break from you like Lori gets from her husband. That's why.
Right. But we need to, Lori more, she needs to start traveling more with me.
I know. I'm just going to be
Maybe
a groupie.
Hawaii.
I'm going to be a stand for Totally Bamboo.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to be the hype man. I'm going to be like, get your bamboo. Get your bamboo.
You're going to have a spinning sign.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was a fly girl in high school.
You were?
Yeah. So
Let's
I can
get you a bamboo. Yes.
I don't know about the hand things, but I can flip a flag and catch it.
We'll figure it out. We
That
will figure it out.
That was a long time ago.
So it is what it is. Grass is greener, or
the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah, no.
And you have to love yourself before you can be loved or love someone else.
Right. That's like ridiculous.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make
Who
sense.
said that? That was stupid. Don't ever say it again.
Yeah, don't say it.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us today because they're shutting down the lights and everybody's leaving. And
we're gonna get locked in this
need
building.
to take a shower because I'm so sweaty right now.
Could you imagine if we got locked in here, Amelia? Like,
no, there's no water or food.
No, there's no. That was like that's not a
grade
thing.
A chocolate booth, but that's all that there is. Yeah, there's no anything.
There's
in here.
nothing. It was not. That was a big miss.
I would climb up this tent
Big
and cut a
mess.
hole in it. All right, we'll head over to Totally Bamboo Promo and check out all the goodies they have. Comment with your guilty pleasures. Tell us if you watch quarterback and how much you love Patrick Mahomes. Your recent binges, and don't forget to nominate your unsung promo heroes. Lori and I will get you a coaster, a T-shirt, a whatever we have. We'll
In our
autograph
closet.
We'll autograph
Yes,
something
we
for you,
will.
whatever you want. And then tune in again Friday, September 8th. Can you believe?
No.
It's gonna be September.
No. Like I say this like every time as we start going through, like, oh my goodness, like Q4 pushes here, and David's already planning, like he's working on the schematic for the booth in Vegas.
Oh yeah, we've already got ours kind of laid out. Yeah,
He's on it. Well, I should check.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm here. I'm meeting with people. I'm going over 2024. Like it's hard to wrap my head around that it's going to be 2024.
It's so hard. Like, Amelia, there's like random people walking the floor when it's supposed to be closed. Maybe it's security.
I think it's people that work here. They're security, making sure we gotta go. They're gonna kick us out.
Yeah, we totally rearranged stuff over here. Bye. And snuck in. Bye.